Hello everyone, my name's Shamscaremize, and today I'm going to be showcasing a survivor build which I've gone and tested, and it is absolutely mind-blowing at how fast you can do generators with this, but you can only do it if you're the last person alive. So what we're going to be using, well, this isn't going to be an actual survivor video, but this is just going to be showcasing the build that I have just come up with and have tested in a Kill Your Friends match. So what we're going to be using is Left Behind, Resilience, a No Mither, and Wake Up, and we're going to be using the Commodious toolbox with the instructions and the socket swivels, and our offering is going to be a Vigo Shroud. I put Vigo Shroud there because if you ever wanted to do this in an actual public match, you'd probably want to use a Vigo Shroud. So basically, at level 3, Left Behind gives you a 75% repair speed bonus to generators if you're the last person alive. And if you are using Resilience with that, that gives you a 9% extra bonus to repairs if you're injured, and also a 9% bonus to opening the exit gate. And we're also going to be using No Mither, so that if you were in a public match, you wouldn't want to run up to the kill to get injured. You'd probably want to start injured. It's just easier. And plus, you're going to be hiding the whole match anyway, most likely. So you'll have your No Mither pretty much taking away 50% of the grunt of pain. And you'll also have your blood coagulating practically instantly. So you'd be able to hide a little bit better. And we're also using Wake Up because that increases your opening time by I can't remember how long it is. I mean how fast it is for you to open exit gates, but it's pretty fast when you use it with Resilience. Very fast. And we're using a Commodious toolbox because I've tested I think it's the Engineer's toolbox, which is the purple toolbox, and I used instructions and socket swivels, and we're using the same add-ons for the Commodious toolbox here. And I found the Commodious toolbox to be much better to use because it has 180 charges compared to the Engineer's toolbox, which has 80 charges. So the Commodious toolbox is going to last longer if there's more gens for you to do. And trust me, the Commodious toolbox really helps with this build. You don't have to use the toolbox. It's still pretty fast when you're doing the gens, but it is a hell of a lot faster if you use a Commodious toolbox with instructions and socket swivels. You could probably use a brand new part with this, but I haven't tested it with a brand new part, and I don't think the brand new part would. Well, I think we'd all know what the brand new part would do. You practically finish the generator instantly. That's what the brand new part's for. But yeah. I'm going to showcase some gameplay now of me playing Bill with my friend who I will not mention, because obviously that person may want their information to be private, and we're going to see just how fast it is for you to be able to complete a generator by yourself with this build. So as you can see, we're already hopping onto gen, and you can already see the massive speed increase from just using Left Behind and Resilience and the Commodious toolbox. Now, it takes approximately 23 seconds to finish a gen with those two perks and the green toolbox with the socket swivels, without any great skill checks. I don't know how fast it would be if you nailed every skill check, and since skill checks are random, you can't really approximate how fast you can actually do it with great skill checks. But yeah, and here we are, we're doing another gen. Like I said, it's just 23 seconds to do a generator with the green toolbox and these two perks, which is unbelievably fast. I don't know how fast it would be if you used a BNP, but I didn't test it with a BNP during this run. So now we're going to be going to the gate. We are using Wake Up, and since Resilience adds a 9% bonus to speed when opening the exit gate, with Wake Up you'll be opening it considerably faster. Now, when opening the gate, it took approximately 16 seconds to open, which is also pretty fast. And here we are, we're just escaping. So here we are in a different matchup, and we'll be testing it with the purple toolbox this time, with the same add-ons. Now, after testing this, with the purple toolbox, it only reduces repair time by 2 seconds without any great skill checks. So that isn't really much. But I guess every second counts. However, during this test, I would highly recommend that you use the Commodious toolbox, just because it has more charges. Because the purple Engineer's toolbox, it burns out way too quickly. Like, I've only got a quarter of a charge left now. And as you can see, I'm about to run out. Now, I did not calculate how long it would take without a toolbox, but as you can see, the repair speed is quite a bit slower than what it would be if you were using a toolbox, but it's still fairly fast. I'd say something about it would probably take 30 to 40 seconds to repair a generator without a toolbox. And we're just going back to the gate again. And as I stated before, it only takes 16 seconds to open the gate with both Resilience and Wake Up. Still very fast. Now, I haven't really checked to see how long it takes to open an exit gate now for the endgame collapse changes, but I know that they did nerf Remember Me. That's all I know when it comes to gate opening time. But yes, as I said, I don't know how long it takes to open up gates now. It's probably a lot less than what it used to be before. But yeah. Now, would I recommend anyone running this build? Yes, I would recommend running this build. If you always get potato teams of survivors, and you're usually almost always the last person alive just because you are, then I highly recommend running this build. But it's very situational, but the payoff for using it's pretty good. Now, another one of the problems with this build is that because you're the last person left alive and you're using no mither, you're gonna get downed instantly, so you gotta be careful with how you move around the map and make sure the killer doesn't find you. Now, because no mither coagulates your blood practically instantly, and your grunts of pain are reduced by 50%, should help you hide a lot easier. Now, I would recommend probably replacing Wake Up with probably something like Dead Hard or Poised, or you could just remove no mither and wake up both together, because you can probably just run out and get hit by the killer anyway to injure yourself, and then just try and break the chase and then hide for the rest of the game, so that you'll have the injured effect. You'll be in the injured state all match. And you can probably run sprint, burst, and poised, so that you can instantly run away after you complete the generator and you won't leave any scratch marks, but you will be making a lot of noise because you're injured. That's just an idea. It's just an idea if you want to try that. But I think this is a really good build. As I said, it's situational and only works if you're the last person left alive. So if you fit both those categories, congratulations, you can effectively run this build and absolutely stomp on killers and they won't even see what's coming. So if you're using a green toolbox with both the instructions and socket swivel add-ons, you'll finish the generator in 23 seconds. And if you're using a engineer's toolbox with both those same add-ons, you'll finish it in 21 seconds. Only 2-second difference, but in a game where time means everything, well, 2 seconds is not really much of a difference, is it? Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this little video, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps me help you to put out more videos, and be sure to hit the bell button so you never miss out on my amazing content. I'm Jumpscare My Eyes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.